I love studying leadership. I just read something today that's completely changing my leadership paradigm.
Welcome to the podcast. Here's your host, Craig T. Owens.
Okay, what got the wheels turning for me was a verse that I read in the book of Proverbs from Proverbs chapter 19. Let me read it for you. It says, "The king's wrath is like the roaring of a lion, but his favor is like dew on the grass." You've probably experienced both of those kinds of leaders. There's probably been some leaders that you've been around that when you messed up, you knew that the roar was coming. But you also, I hope, have been around some leaders that when you've done well, you can feel their favor as gentle and as refreshing as dew on the grass. When we think about that, we say, yeah, that's kind of what we would expect from leadership. But I've been reading this companion book. It's a book called Proverbs, Amplified and Applied, written by Dick Brogden. And on this verse, he shared a commentary that took it to a different place. It was a different paradigm for me. Listen to what he said here. It is the responsibility of the follower to stay on the right side of their leadership. And I thought, well, hold on a second here. I thought leaders had to go first. I thought leaders, it was their responsibility to get on the right side with the follower. He's saying it the other way around. So listen to how he goes on. Our ego wants our leader to pursue us, speak our language, keep us informed, and consider our opinion. And then this next sentence hit me right between the eyes. If we are brutally honest, we want our leaders to serve us. For most of us like servants much more than we do masters. Well, that's true, right? We much more prefer somebody who's serving us than we do somebody that we are serving. So that got me really thinking then, which is it? Is it servant-hearted leaders serving followers? Or is it servant-hearted followers serving leaders? Well, I don't think it's either or. I think it's both and. But as John Maxwell said, everything rises and falls on leadership, which means the leader has to go first. The leader has to say, how can I convey my thoughts, my vision to my team in the way that they'll get it? How can I equip them? How can I allow emerging leaders to sort of step to the forefront? How can I correct them in a way that is encouraging and not discouraging if they're maybe getting off track? But from the other perspective, we still need followers that do the same thing. We need followers that are saying, I have ears to listen. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to ask good questions. I'm going to give good input. I'm going to go above and beyond what my job description says. I'm going to respond in an appropriate way. You see, what happens is both of them end up serving each other. The leader is not sitting around saying, I demand that you trust me, but the leader says, I am going to go first and I'm going to serve you. And by doing that, I'm going to raise the bar. And then when the followers say, you know what, you've shown yourself to be trustworthy, so we're going to do something with that. We're going to give you our trust. Can you see what happens? When the leader goes first and raises the bar, lifts the lid, it encourages the followers. And when the followers then respond and they begin to rise up, that becomes an inspiration to the leader for him to go even farther. You see, a successful organization is one that has a servant-hearted leader serving the followers, but it also has servant-hearted followers serving the leader. Both of them benefit as a result of that. Both of them get better because of that. So here's my challenge to myself and to you as well. Try that. Whether you're a leader or whether you're a follower, try to outserve the other person. Leaders, outserve your teammates. People on a team, outserve your leader. And watch and see what happens. See if you begin to experience less of the roaring of the lion and more of the refreshing of a summer dew. Check it out. Leave me a comment. Let me know how it works.
Contact Craig and keep up with his blog posts, books, and other videos at craigtowens.com.